Welcome back to Roll and Review. We talk about all things nerdy and awesome. I am Jim. I am the Dungeon Master, as always, for D&D Live. With us, we have Peter Stein as Seirdred, Menthulo something. Matt as Commander Wolf. Hiel as Tegan Tealeaf, and Mike as I don't actually remember. I'm guessing Vlad.
Yeah.
Vlad, because stereotypical vampire names.
Heck yeah.
Perfect. And of course I get Peter's name wrong.
Nothing new.
I still don't know how to say it.
So did you guys eat a long rest at all last time?
No.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
No, you guys just defeated the trolls, and then you saw a ghostly figure walk into the mausoleum that was sitting next to you. Because if you don't remember, we are currently in the Underdark searching for a treasure that they were led here. They had to defeat some goblins or hobgoblins and fight a bunch of trolls in the Underdark just to get to this mausoleum. So that is where the party is. So it is, I mean, you guys can take a long, I mean, I don't know if you could take a long rest here, but you could definitely take a short rest to regain hit points and use hit die.
I'm fine.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Is that what you guys want to do?
Yes.
All right. Well, let's do that.
I have all of 7 hit points.
Oh, that's plenty. No way I could kill you with only 7.
Wait, technically you don't die. You just go back to your cart.
Actually, let me roll something.
Oh gosh.
Sure, you guys can take a long rest. It seems peaceful here for some odd reason.
Oh, thank the Lord.
There goes my phone.
Let's do it.
So long rest then instead of short.
I looked down and realized I have my Star Wars dice, but not my actual dice right here. So that's great.
So
Time tune will not work for you right now.
We're going to redo how we roll for a 5E game.
Yeah.
the question is, how much is the force feed?
So, let me just finish grabbing les dice. Again, French for the dice.
Yeah.
I'm not make fun of the French anymore.
Huh?
No, you said we still could.
No, we can still make fun of the French.
Yeah, no, I just said stop making fun of the French to do the intro. Then we could continue making fun of the French.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. Because it's the French. Who respects them anyway?
You know we're gonna have like the one French viewer
That's fine.
like watch this time.
He'll get mad at me. I'll tell him to give up, and he will.
You guys know how gun exhibits work in France, right?
How, Mike?
They clearly just have pictures of the guns that say dropped once, never used.
You're gonna get the president on the phone. He's gonna yell at you.
For what? It's France. He'll probably laugh. Higher levels.
1d6 for 4 plus for Constitution modifier per sorcerer level after first.
Thank you. Me44.
How do I know what mine is?
All right, so we're taking a long rest. So
yeah. So you guys find some of that charred material and you use it to start a little campfire, controlled.
Controlled.
Come on, dude, blazing inferno.
And so Mike decides this whole place has to burn. Take it all down. No, I'm kidding. You jerk move on Mike's part.
Fire.
So you guys camp out. 2 troll bodies just sitting there, looking good for a troll, I guess. Only good troll's a dead troll, maybe.
Seems about right.
And yeah, you get 8 hours of rest. Not that you can tell by the sun. You just wake up from your natural cycle. And you are you're fully rested, healed, regenerated with your spells, and ready to take on whatever is in this mausoleum. Words are hard. Take on whatever's in this mausoleum that's protecting your treasure.
Potentially full of treasure.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the whole reason why you came down here was to get treasure and bring it back to the.
Oh, I know, but the potentially part has me a little bit worried. Like we're just going to find death.
Well, hey, when we go back down to hell, we'll be there again. No, we just can't leave this time.
Yeah.
This time we'll just take over.
Been there, got the T-shirt. Don't want to go back.
Yeah.
You actually didn't get a T-shirt. They said they would send it to you in the mail, and they never did.
Gosh darn it! I'm still waiting for it.
I mean, you're dealing with demons. You should have expected it.
Yeah, they just lie. Their post office is a lie. It also probably doesn't have enough stamps to get through the transdimensional barrier, so that might be the issue.
You know, they were 1 stamp short. Had it been a letter, or had they had 1 more stamp, it would have been good. But you know, for a package that size.
Guys, I know we play D&D, but this is a whole new nerd level.
Oh my god.
You're welcome.
So
Really appreciate it.
we have gone to discussing how mail works.
No. You've gone to discussing how demons would send a package through a
Dimensional postal service, yes.
Yeah, transdimensional postal service.
Thank you.
And not just a trans, that would be something totally
In case you were
different.
wondering, Hogwarts is around the corner.
Hogwarts is hell? My life is a lie.
Okay. Moving on from this discussion. So, you guys remember seeing the ghost stare at you and then go into the mausoleum. So, probably where you want to go.
Probably want to follow him then.
Guys, I think we go into the mausoleum.
Okay.
Tea leaf with
Sounds like fun.
the perfect ideas. And I truly mean that. It's a tea and tea leaf with the perfect ideas, and I truly mean that.
All right. Let's go.
Hi ho.
No, I don't do ghosts.
One second. Before we go, though, how are we going to prep if it's an angry ghost and not a Casper ghost?
Oh, it's a ghost. Good luck.
Now, what's a Casper ghost?
A friendly ghost. Come on.
My character. Never mind. I know what you meant, but my character didn't.
He was trying to role play there
Character's bad.
because Casper does not exist in D&D.
Are you sure about
Not
that?
true. Vlad totally knows him.
Are you sure about that?
The movies don't exist.
The movies, but Casper might. I'm just saying.
They're bards do not.
Possible in the D&D world.
Bards do not.
This world.
The bards in this world do not sing the tales of Casper, the friendly ghost.
They should.
Is he a Hogwarts house ghost?
He could be. And they were in hell, so they actually could know him. So
Didn't exactly stop for scenery along the way.
No, it did not.
Okay. Alright,
we were kind of dealing with going through our own challenges to get out of there. Trials, not challenges.
So, you go over to the mausoleum.
Does anybody have Ghostbuster equipment? No? No? Okay. Jim's gonna be so mad at me this round. Yeah.
Throwing stuff at the camera.
Okay, so
So, you go over to the mausoleum. There's a door there, so who would like to attempt to get that thing open?
I will.
I want to do an
Maybe we should
Arcana
check
check
it first.
Okay, yeah, I'll wait for them to do that first.
Yeah, so...
Matt, start thinking.
I mean, a ghost just went through. I'm just gonna point that out.
yeah, I mean, yeah, do an Arcana check.
18.
What?
Nothing... Peter rolled well. We're all
I know.
Well, thanks for the one good one on the first one. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. It's gonna be crap for the rest of the night.
Wonderful. Well, at least it wasn't a 20. Or else that would definitely be true.
That's true.
And no, you don't sense anything particularly magic here.
Well, at least magically speaking, this door is safe.
Yeah.
Anybody want to check
Go
it?
ahead, we'll see if it's physically safe by opening it.
Yeah, I was gonna say before I try opening it, can I check for traps?
Non-magical.
I mean, you could check for non-magical traps, see if you could see anything.
What would that be?
Perception. And how exactly do you plan on checking for these traps? There's not like a sign on the front of the door that says like caution traps.
I'm just gonna look for any.
Under the threshold. For any like.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look for. I mean, from the outside, can I see if there'd be like any thing that looks out of place for not a normal door?
Sure.
Because my travels, I probably would have seen other mausoleum doors.
You have dealt with the dead a lot in this game.
Yeah.
Hey, Jim?
Yeah.
Would I notice any cracks or openings in the door, like a keyhole or something?
I mean, yeah, it has. I mean, that's just right out in the open. It has a keyhole.
All right, cool. I'm going to turn into mist and go through the keyhole to see if there's a trap on the other side.
Oh, I got 19, so.
Matt, you saw nothing from that side. Mike, yeah, you go through the door. And when you get to the other side, you see the ghost standing there. That's about it. There are a bunch of coffins on the sides, like stone coffins, kind of built into the walls.
Sarcophagus.
Seems right.
There's a mausoleum. And then there is one that's askew on the back wall. And the ghost is standing by the askew one.
I'm just going to open the door.
Well, why don't you wait until Michael comes back?
Matt, you try to open the door, and it's locked. Mike, you're on the other side, and you hear someone trying to open the door from the other side.
All right. Can I open it from the inside?
Yes, you can.
I'm going to slowly push it open.
Yeah. You turn the handle, push it open, and Matt's standing there, like, shaking one. And you, like, bump into him a little bit. And he eventually just, like, lets go, backs up. You're staring at him.
And then let's go in.
Yeah. So you guys walk in, and the ghost floats basically through the askew one and down towards the floor, disappearing into like the corner of the room.
This has bad news written all over it.
Very likely. But there might be a secret staircase under that sarcophagus if that's what he's doing.
Can I make a history check to see if I know what mausoleum this is?
You can try.
All right, it's gonna be terrible. Just so you know.
I won't roll to help you because I'll make it worse.
Not nat.
20 not nat.
Yeah.
I mean, as you look around, you do. I mean, the mausoleum itself looks not necessarily new, but not as old as you assumed it would with how old the language is
Okay.
that pointed you towards this. At least the mausoleum itself looks to be of a type of dwarvish design, but not really like anything you know that like modern dwarves do.
Isn't Peter a dwarf?
No.
Oh.
No, you're a human.
I know dwarven.
Oh.
I know dwarven by our group.
Yes, you know a language. I don't know how that relates to
Well,
architecture.
I thought it was dwarven. Isn't it dwarvish? The language?
Yes.
Yes, you know a language.
No, I'm saying the language that was on there, wasn't it just an older version?
No, it was more elfish.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was. For some reason, I thought it was an older dwarvish. Sorry.
Is there, okay, can we slowly approach the askew coffin thing, whatever it was,
Yeah.
cautiously?
Cautiously.
Is there any, like, writing on it that we can see or carvings into it that we can see offhand?
All that you see is some dwarvish script on it.
Okay, person who knows how to read Dwarvish.
Yeah. So
Get
I
over
went through and read it. So what does it say?
It is literally just some dude's name.
Oh, it's just this guy's name. That's not
Nothing else? Nothing like your lies or
Yeah, it's like
famous last words.
Here
It's
lies
just like-
Balin, son of Odin. There you go.
Yeah, it's here lies Bali, not Balin. Bali, son of Narvi, because
Here lies
generators.
Bali, son of Nari. That's all it says. No, the skewed. Now looking into the skewed coffin, is there a skeleton in there?
There is a skeleton in there. However, you see, it looks like the bones of the rib cage and spine have been like pushed to like separated, and you see a square in the middle of that.
That's odd. No, the square that I'm looking at.
Yes.
Is it still flat to the bottom of this coffin, or is it raised up?
It's flat. However, it does look like the square is. I mean, it's like a perfect square, and it is like cut into the stone.
I'm gonna press it.
Yeah, and it presses down about 6 inches, and you hear a click. And the coffin just starts to, the coffin and the section of wall and floor just start to move backwards, like receding into the wall, revealing a staircase.
Good call, Sigrid.
And just looking down, you can see more of that phosphorescent. I think that's how you say it, phosphorescent. Like plant life and fungus going down into down the stairwell.
Guys, I have a feeling we need to go that way.
I'm gonna light one of my torches. Oh no, I don't need to because the phosphorescent like.
Lighting is like, terrible idea. We don't know if there are fumes.
Well, and plus the fact of the matter is that those plants don't light if there's light.
Yeah, that's why I stopped myself.
Yeah, so you guys saw Matt's character like pull out the torch, pull out what he needs to light it, like get right about two things, like wait a minute, nope, yeah. And just like puts it away.
Okay, who wants to go first? Not me.
I will. I have the most health, so might as well. I'm the tank for you guys.
That is wise.
I'm definitely not the one who needs to be taking the instant damage, so.
No, just make sure you can heal me. Stay alive.
I'm gonna go down last.
Did you say you're going last?
Oh, what?
A marshmallow.
Fine, I'll go wherever.
And say, Sigrid, I don't want to go after you and save you from hell again.
There's no saving him from hell next time.
It's permanent the second time.
Yeah, no, the ambrosia tree is gone. There is no recovering.
That's true. That is true.
Because yeah, I used Greek mythology.
Woo!
Off at first too.
Anyway, so you walk down this corridor, or not a corridor, a stairwell. Corridor is something else. And you come down into a corridor, and as you just look around, I mean, it's pretty just like the walls are natural stone. It's the floor isn't like perfectly even. The stones over time have, begin to some have sunk a little bit more than others.
This is shoddy workmanship.
It's very cool in this dungeon. Like a sweater would not be a bad idea in a dungeon like this.
It's a good thing I got a cloak.
Right. I mean, it's not like you're gonna like take damage for being cold or anything like that. Just it's sweater weather.
So it's like
I love fall.
Wonderful.
Might as well be fall.
And as you get down to this corridor, you see a orc body laying there, but not like a new orc. Like this thing's been here a long time.
Dead?
Yeah, dead. And there's something scrawled on the wall next to it where its hand is. Which is almost skeletal at this point. Yeah.
Anything worth like looking at this orc? You said it's mostly just skeleton now?
Yeah, like right? there's enough on it to know it's orc. Kind of, it's like almost mummified.
Did he write?
I want to see how it died. If I could figure that out. If there's nothing.
Give me an investigation check, Peter. What were you gonna say?
Is it orcish that's scrawled on the wall? Because I can read that.
Yeah. Yeah, and it literally says, "Mari died here."
These people are not.
I guess he thought he was all that.
Not just
that he died here.
Final words. That's what you get. That's embarrassing.
I mean, if you're writing your own...
Not even was here, just died here.
I mean, and he's literally dead right there.
Like...
My guy's going to be pissed at what he wrote, so he's going to kick the skeleton.
So it is like mummified. It's not just skeletal remains. Like there is like super, like it's jerky, man. It's a jerky orc.
Well, I'm going to kick him anyway.
Totally kidding still. I'm just pointing that out for everybody to know.
Sorry. But yeah, you kick him and like it like breaks and like almost instantly like where you kick turns into dust. Not like the whole thing, just like that area that you kicked. Just like it breaks and there's dust.
By the way, I rolled a 17 for investigation.
A 17?
Yeah.
It would appear you wouldn't find any like stab wounds or anything like that. You don't see the evidence of weapon damage, but mainly you think it's because of the mummification process.
So he died because he was trapped.
You're not sure, but like puncture wounds, you really wouldn't see on a mummified corpse.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, I can't tell if he died from battle, so I don't know if there's anything else besides that ghost. I don't know if there's anything else down here.
There has to be something. Why would they put a hidden lock in a coffin to lead to a staircase, to lead to a corridor, to lead to nothing? That makes zero sense.
Especially we can keep going down.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. If this orc is here and is dead, what are the chances that maybe he was with the party who came here, got the treasure, left, and left him behind?
Ooh, I have a theory. He probably came alone, and he's probably stupid because he's at work. So he didn't last very long.
A lot of orc hate coming from Kiel right now. Orcs are all just stupid and dumb, and he's dead. I'm loving it.
She's not wrong.
She is not wrong.
No.
I don't know of one decently intelligent orc. Hoping Alex watches this at some point. In his half.
And here's the thing. If we get trapped down here, I'm sure that there's a crack or something, or even if we put a little tiny stone up by the door, Mr. Mist here can go through and press the button from the other side.
Probably not a bad idea.
So I'm going to find like the biggest little stone I can and put it up by the doorway just in case it closes on us.
Well, does this orc have a sword or any weapon?
No.
Well, oh no, he'll just turn to dust, so we can't use the orc to prop open the door.
So Tegan grabs a stone, puts it in a spot where, like, if the door like moved back forward again, it would make contact and keep it just a little open. So we get that out of the way. Do you want to? You can see forward a little bit, and you see to the right there are two. It looks like there are two turns to the right up ahead that are very close to each other.
Well, why don't we just keep moving forward, guys?
Two turns to the right, that would make a U.
No, like on this straight hallway, there's one turn, and then like a few feet down, there's another turn to the right.
I gotcha. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
So Matt, are you moving forward?
Yeah.
Watch out for boulders.
Yeah, I know, man. I know.
Are you worried you have angered me already?
I had a boulder fall on me the last time we were underground, so...
That's unfortunate.
It hurt a lot.
You know what? It took us like 3 games to go through that.
Seems like a personal problem.
Made it in like a game and a half if we didn't keep checking for traps every single door.
Here's the thing, though, is the one door you don't check is the one that has the trap.
No, would I do something like that?
Yep.
Yeah.
I also picked up our gnome companion and threw him through a door with 2.
Yes, you did.
How sad is he didn't even fight it.
If you try throwing me through a door, I'm gonna bite you. I don't even care.
No, that was Dom's character. Dom didn't care.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
okay.
let's get on the first one.
Yeah, I'm walking through.
So yeah, you turn down the first one, and once you do, like this clicking noise starts to fill the corridor.
Great.
Clicking as like a trap type clicking, or clicking like it's an animal.
Roll me a survival. I don't know. Yeah, survival because things.
Not that 20.
9.
I got 14. Yeah, I got nothing.
Kiel, you're pretty. You know this is an animal. Peter, you're like, oh no, I've stepped on a trigger again.
I have a rock coming towards my head.
This is a little bit of a PTSD moment for you.
I got a 7, which is lower than Peter's. So can I like see him react and then go and like tackle him out of the way?
Yeah, you tackle him, and because so you turn this corner, the clicking starts. This hallway's not long before it turns right, and you see Peter react. You you full sprint, tackle him. You go flying past Matt, where you can now see down the hallway to your right, where it continues, and you turn your head and towards the end of that hallway, you see what appears to be a pretty large, what looks to be a fairly large red snake coming towards you guys.
Well then, can I turn around after I see Peter get hear this tackling and just be like, "There's a snake, guys."
Yeah, and by fairly large, I don't mean like just big for a snake. I mean like it's probably like 3 feet tall.
Okay. Would I know what kind of snake it is? Would I know how to charm it?
Well, you haven't seen it, so
It's only
that I know what, like I heard it.
You heard it. It's roll me a nature check.
How about an animal handling?
Roll me a nature check. This is a seeing if you know things.
I do not. 2.
2.
Okay, but if I walk forward and see it.
If you walk forward and see it, you realize it is not an animal, but an elemental.
Oh.
Oh, garbage.
Whoa. So because I can see this because I was up front.
Yeah.
If it being a red elemental, does that mean it's fire?
Most likely.
I mean, that would be common sense. So yeah, you probably would assume it is fire.
Well,
It was fire last time, you guys.
Hey guys, yeah, we got a fire elemental snake here. Anyone got water?
So let's roll initiative, and I'll let Mike and Peter stand back up after the tackle before initiative starts.
Not 20.
Boom, me too.
Nice.
13.
13. All right.
What did you get?
13.
So
Oh yeah, we're tied.
You got 13.
I wasn't trying to make a joke at Peter that time. I just thought it was funny that we each had ties.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let Kiel call it in the air. I'm gonna do a coin flip for who goes first out of the 20s first. So Kiel, just call heads or tails.
Heads.
Kiel goes first.
All right.
And now Peter dies a lot, so we'll let him go. We'll let him call it.
Tails. Because I'm gonna land on it.
And Mike goes first.
Yep.
It's okay, Peter. It's okay.
2 heads. So Wonderful. So it's going to be Kiel, Matt, Mike, Peter, and then a snake.
Don't worry, you go before the snake, Peter. So it might be dead before you.
Probably not. It's probably going to go for the weakest link.
Oh, the weakest link. Goodbye.
The
Yes.
point is, it might be dead before it's your turn.
It could be. You're right. It could also not be.
That's true. I gotta turn
Yes,
the light
those
on.
are the two options. I mean, either it will be alive or it will be dead.
Or I could close my eyes and it could be dead and not dead at the same time.
Only to you, but to everybody else, it would still be one or the other.
Oh, what is it?
I mean, if you find a box to put it in, sure.
Do I see a box?
You see no box to put this large thing in.
Darn it.
Gosh, we're getting nerdy on a whole new level.
Schrodinger's fire elemental.
Schrodinger's fire elemental, yes. Schrodinger's fire snake. All right, so Kiel, it is your turn.
So that moment you don't have any water spells. So I'm gonna cast Shillelagh on my quarterstaff
All right.
and try to bonk it on the head. What do I do plus?
Wisdom modifier.
15.
15 does hit.
Okay.
You did it! Sorry.
I did it.
Yeah, I got excited there.
Don't set on fire.
Shit, it's not magical weapon.
That's fair. I know. I need to remember how Shillelagh works. It's been a while.
Yeah. Woo. No, I know I was not just rolling all of the dice I own right there. Don't worry, that's not how bad things just got.
Okay.
I was told I can't buy another set of dice, Jim. Kind of upset me.
That is unfortunate.
I know. I wouldn't buy it anyways.
Okay. So it would become a 1d8. But then, do I add anything to that? Because it's now a magical item.
No, you'd still add your strength modifier. Well. Oh no, you would add your spellcasting ability to your damage roll. So it's a 1d8 plus what, wisdom?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 1d8 plus 3.
that's your 10. The one with the 4.
Seven.
7?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Yeah, so you smack it right on the face as it's slithering towards you.
Right on the schnauzer.
Yep, right on its nose. You smack it, and it recoils for a second and then looks very angry.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, I mean, you just smacked it around the face. I'd be angry too.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Okay. Matt, it's your turn.
All right, so I'm going to come up to it. And I'll take 2 swings with my longsword, I guess. Probably going to hurt me, but whatever. Oh, crap.
So attacking with your longsword.
6 plus 8 is 14 for the first.
You hit it with your longsword.
All right, and the second attack, is 15.
Yeah, you hit it both times.
So I'll be So 22 points of damage total for both. That's both attacks. It's 22 total together.
Okay.
It's 11 for each.
Okay. Yeah. So you run up next to Tegan Tea Leaf, and you just start wailing on it with your sword, and cutting into it. Again, it recoils a little bit, and like at this point, like it kind of like rising up, as like recoiling back as if to like it's going to strike.
So
but it hasn't yet because it's not its turn.
No, I won't use my action surge. Nope. Oh, that'll be it.
That's fair. Mike, it is your turn.
Is its body made of fire?
No, it's what is this made of? It is like matter. It's something physical.
Never mind.
I mean, that'll probably hurt.
It's like solid living flame.
Just extinguish the fires. Well, that sucks. Hold up. Now I gotta think through my turn.
What were you gonna do?
If it was made of fire, I was gonna summon a sleet storm, which extinguishes all flames.
Mm.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
What, plugging in the computer or the sleep storm?
I'm gonna go with all of my fire spells would be bad ideas.
Yeah, generally, that wouldn't do much, if anything.
If it was a real snake, it'd be great. But it's not.
That's probably true. Let's see here.
I mean, it's technically called a fire snake, but
if it was a normal snake.
yeah, if it was a normal snake.
So I gotta remember how my sorcerer works. It's been a little bit.
Man, too bad I can't change it to a mongoose.
Yeah. That'd be pretty awesome.
Oh,
I got that reference.
Thank you.
I totally missed something I should have done, but oh well. So next turn it'll happen.
Sweet. Okay. I'm gonna use Call Lightning.
Okay.
So,
Kill it?
yeah.
Yeah, it's lightning. But I'm also gonna use one of my sorcerer points to cast Careful Magic.
As to not hit your friends?
Yeah, exactly.
It's fair.
Because I can choose up to all three of them.
Yay.
So you need to make a Dex saving throw.
Okay. That fell off the table. That's great. 17.
You suck.
I know.
You still take a ton of damage over here.
I'm sure I do.
7 damage.
7 damage? Alright.
Yeah, I basically rolled like crap.
Oh darn.
Although, how far away from the snake am I?
You're probably about 30 feet away.
Never mind.
So you start casting this, and pretty much the hallway just starts to fill with this cloud. Just pretty much everyone is within this cloud now. And Matt and Kiel, your characters are standing there, And you guys are like starting to sweat just from the proximity from this fire snake, and all of a sudden, just between you, this arc of lightning snaps, and it misses the fire snake, but it goes like right between you guys.
That was a little close.
So, yeah, that happened. Peter, it's your turn.
Well, not many of my spells are good at a distance, so I'm going to use my crossbow.
All right.
And that's a 6.
Hey, at least it's not a 1.
That's true.
So this arc of lightning just passed between Wolf and Tegan, and both of you like jump to the side, kind of startled by it for a second. And just as that happens, Tegan, you're pretty close to the wall, and you hear something go flying past your head and hit the wall, and like ricochet off and hit the wall on the other side of the hall.
Just gonna like turn around, evil eyes slowly.
Sorry.
Yeah, and you turn around and you just see like an outline of a person yelling "Sorry" through this cloud.
Oh crap!
So that happened. So this snake is going to strike at Matt.
Yeah.
It's going to lunge. Yeah, it's not going to succeed at like lunging to try to bite you, but as it misses, its tail whips around and comes in to smack you, and that will hit you. So you dodge the bite, but then all of a sudden its tail comes flying around. And you take 2 bludgeon damage.
Okay.
And 4 fire damage.
So the bludgeon damage technically is not magical, right?
Correct.
But the fire is?
The fire is due to the intense heat and all of that.
Because I have the -3 non-magic. So that's definitely the bludgeoning. I don't know if one of the fire will go away or not.
What's your feat again?
The what the hell is it called? Where I have it written down here. Hold on.
I would hope so.
I do. Heavy armor master. Any bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing. So the fire, I'll take all 4 fire. Okay.
So yeah.
All right. Okay. That's fine.
Perfect. And that's its turn. So, Kiel, it's your turn.
Does this thing look injured at all?
Yeah, it's looking. I mean, it definitely looks hurt.
Okay. I have nothing. Oh, there it is. I'm going to use poison spray.
Interesting choice.
That'd be 2d12 plus my wisdom. Right?
I don't think that one uses your wisdom.
You might just have to make a saving throw.
No. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's all good. That would be an 11.
But that should be responsible.
I wish.
Should beat.
Oh. Okay, yeah. No, you failed.
Yeah, I figured as much. So roll your damage.
12.
24.
She maxed it.
Poison! What's that face?
Well then.
What's that face? Okay. It's like, I swear I did it right.
You did. I'm just upset about the maxing.
You rolled 2 12s. That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I thought.
So
Cast it as low.
so you just watched it lunge at Matt, miss on biting him, but then hit him with its tail, and you're just like standing next to it now, and you just spray poison on the side of this thing, and it starts trying to squirm away from it, and starts flipping out and convulsing, and it dies as that whole as that side of it, you can tell like it just starts to like the poison's being absorbed into the body, and it's just has no control over its nerves anymore.
Well, that escalated quickly.
So you killed it.
Yeah!
Nice job, Tegan.
Thank you.
All right.
Sorry about that. Whew. All right, so yeah, you did it.
So wait, can I just get the
bad.
book on the wall, go up from Peter and go up to Peter with it and hand it back to him?
No. Well, one, I assume, Mike, you dispel your spell.
Yeah.
And so the cloud magically disappears. And no, it like this bolt might have hit 2 of the walls, but it's in like a couple pieces now, probably underneath the corpse of this snake.
Yeah.
All right, never mind.
I mean, it hit two stone walls.
It's probably useless even if we did manage to pull it out of something.
Well, I mean, most weapons in your hands are.
Oh.
That's why I have a mace. I just hit people with it.
But are they the right people?
That's also a better question.
All the hate for you right now. I love it.
He ate on himself, so it's all fair.
Masochist.
Basically. So yeah, you guys killed it. I mean, the hallway is in front of you. You can get around the snake's corpse.
Can I try to skin it?
Oh.
As you get close, the heat gets really intense. And you, I mean, more intense than you would want to be to get close to actually try like touching and skinning this thing. So probably not. Not unless you want to start taking a bunch of damage.
Nah.
That's the snake DMP.
I wanted to make cool armor out of it.
No, I'm for you.
All right, so
All right.
Thing.
You're already a
So-
vampire. Calm yourself.
No.
now is all the clicking? So is the clicking sound was coming from this thing?
Yeah.
So let's keep going.
Yeah.
Caution.
You guys keep walking down the hall,
Caution.
I am.
and you get to the end of it, and it turns left. And in like 10 feet, there's another turn to the right, and then in 20 feet from you, there's or not a turn to the right. There's in 10 feet there's a turn to the left, and then in another 10 there's another turn to the left. That's what you do.
Okay.
So many turns.
Indeed.
Besides us walking, can I do a perception check to see if I hear, or to listen to hear if I hear any more clicking sounds or anything like that?
I mean, the clicking was pretty loud. You don't hear it anymore, but yeah, you could do
Other noises,
concentrate to see if you hear more.
but I mean, like any other
Yeah.
unnormal noise.
Roll.
19.
19.
14 plus 5.
Not at this particular spot. You don't hear.
Okay.
Anything? So do you want to move forward a little bit?
Can we just keep like a general gaze out for traps?
I mean, you can. Need like perception check,
Okay.
and I'll randomly ask you for more.
What are you
21.
checking for? Oh, traps.
You don't see any traps in this section of hallway.
Okay.
So you guys moving forward. How far do you want to go? Do you want to check out both the turns?
Yeah, I do. At least.
All right. So I mean, you walked forward 10 feet, and you see another fairly long hallway. It's probably about like 60, 70 feet.
It's quite the hallway.
Mine?
Yeah.
You want original?
And then you quickly walk 10 more feet. You turn the corner, and there's a door there.
Ooh, door. That's helpful.
Is it locked?
It is locked, yes.
Okay. Is it a wooden door? Or...
No, so you're looking at it, and it is this iron door that's just sitting there.
Okay, so I'm not kicking it down.
I wouldn't suggest it.
No.
Vlad, we may need your mist
Yeah,
ability.
well, I feel as though this is going to become a normal trend of me just turning into mist and going through a small crack or opening in a door.
Check for traps.
Good idea. I'll check it for magical traps.
And I'll check for normal traps, I guess.
And I'm not going to see anything.
I probably won't either because I got a 14.
You guys see nothing.
You're fine.
So, Mike, you're going to go through this. Go through a crack or an opening in this door to get in.
Yeah.
Okay. So you do that.
Something's gonna happen.
You
Yeah.
turn into mist. Everyone's waiting on the other side, like they did last time. You go through the space underneath the door, and as you materialize on the other side, two beholder zombies turn in your direction, and I need initiative.
Oh. Shit, did I hear that right?
It's kind of hard to hear that wrong.
I would suggest turning back to mist and coming back on.
I'll just throw the door open. We have a cleric.
I mean, it's a zombie, but
Nobody wants.
okay.
And this is, I mean, this is legitimately how this dungeon was made anyway, but this is how we stopped sending Mike through every door, hoping to open it from the inside.
How else are we supposed to do it?
Not nat 20.
Not nat 20. I mean, you go first.
Run.
So Mike, what do you want to do?
How close are they to me?
This room isn't incredibly large. There's one probably only about 15 feet away from you, about 15 feet away from you. The other one's right around 30.
Cool, let's call lightning.
Okay. So, yeah, you call lightning. The room fills with this cloud again.
And I need dex saving throws.
It's a question of if I want to give you death saving throws. Not death. I don't want to give you death saving throws. Dex. That's what I meant to say. I'm guessing I fail a 6 and 13.
Yep, both of those fail.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Oh, this will be fun, hopefully.
So listen.
I at least would have done 15 damage now last time. $19 to each.
19 to each. Oh, that's nice. This lightning hits them and definitely upsets them largely. They're not happy. Not happy at all.
Wait, how far away from each other are they?
They're about 15 feet from each other.
Never mind. Only one of them gets hit with 19 then.
Okay. That one that didn't get hit is not unhappy at you. It's just a beholder zombie. They'll still probably want to kill you. So yeah, it's their turn to go. And this thing is going to well, one's gonna. You would assume the one that's further out is moving towards you, but the cloud's kind of obscuring your vision. But you see, and like you can kind of see the shadow coming close. But this other beholder gets only like 10 feet away from you, and you can see it, and it can probably see you. Well, it does have to be random, so let's see. This thing is not intelligent. So. Oh.
Oh no.
No, it's fine. Mike, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. $23.
Well, you dodge, and let's see something. Okay, and this greenish ray comes out of one of its eyes, and you dodge out of the way, and it hits a wall near you, and you just see the stone. I mean, I guess it really doesn't have much of an effect on the stone. And so you dodge this wonderful, wonderful green ray. him out of one of its eyes. Now, all of you out in the hall, you hear the crack of lightning, which we would call thunder. Figured shouldn't be dumb. And you're on the other side of this door, and then you hear some sort of just buzzing sound just basically a buzzing sound. That's all you hear. Something is going wrong.
Can I try to break down the door?
An iron door? You can give it a shot.
All right.
Is there a lock? Can I
There's
pick
a
it?
lock. Yes, you can pick it.
I'm gonna let him
Which
try to
side?
pick it first.
If it's an old-fashioned iron door, what side are the pins on? Our side or the other side?
This side.
Our side?
Yeah.
Oh, there's
Well,
the
let's
other
try to
pins.
take out pins.
Yeah.
Oh, for the hinges?
Yeah.
Oh,
You know how there's a door with a handle on one side,
mhm.
and then there's pins on the other? that
Also
you
known
can-
as hinges.
hinges, yeah.
See,
Well, I'm talking about the pins in the hinges.
No, you can't take the door off its hinges. Not from here.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna let Peter.
I was thinking of like the pins of the lock. Since we were talking about a lock.
No, I was talking about the pins of the hinges.
Yeah. See, that was just miscommunication. Because see, like all the peaks and stuff, these adjust pins that are in the lock. Anyway, so Peter,
So
you
what do
want
I need
to
to roll?
try to pick it? Slide a hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got a nat 1 on that.
Oh my
And Peter breaks the lock, and y'all can't get in at all. Please don't make that thing.
All right. Well,
So Peter, you're trying to pick
I
the
stick
lock.
my metal lockpick in there, and I get the backlash from the lightning.
No, but your metal lockpick breaks, and so I mean, you really don't have anything to pick locks with anymore.
That's way better than getting the backlash of the lightning.
That
I'm
is
gonna
true.
try to break the door down. I'm just gonna.
Give me a strength check.
Oh, I am. This 20. 22.
22.
That's 17 plus I have a 5.
Hmm. Well, what the heck? There's. You I hear laughter, and I'm not sure what it's about. I'm sure it's making fun of Matt somehow.
Probably.
It wasn't even me. That's the best part.
No, I definitely want to hear it.
You said Matt needs to make a strength check, and Kale goes, in a stupidity check.
Sorry, Matt.
I don't care. It's we gotta get in that room.
Yeah, well, you could just wait for me to open the door.
Well, somebody's ignoring us.
I wasn't ignoring you. I saw zombies.
And your first reaction was, back up?
I mean, they are zombie beholders, so he wasn't wrong in what he did. Okay. I mean, you hit it, but you didn't break it. This is iron with stone frame.
I would have been highly impressed.
I would have been
yeah.
too. But
Better
you
than
didn't
Matt
impress me.
20.
No, I don't know if depending on the challenge he had, it might need even more than that 20.
And that 20 succeeds. Like that just is what it is. So Mike, it's your turn inside of this cloud-filled room.
Am I able to open the door with a bonus action?
No, that would be an action because it's considered using an item.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll open the door and hope they don't die.
Yeah. So, Mike, you open the door. The three of you out in the hall, the door swings open. You see the cloud again, and you can see a faint floating ball with some tentacles out of the top. Like, it's just a shadow to you guys.
Oh, crap.
That looks great.
Hey, look,
Doesn't it?
What is it? Anyone know what is this thing?
So Matt's just yelling weirdities.
Yeah.
And we will do all of your turns at the end of the round, and then have you roll initiative to see where you take your spots for the next round. So it will be the Beholder's turn, and this thing, one of them gets like right up on you, Mike.
Okay.
And it's gonna try biting you.
What the?
With its giant mouth. What's your armor class?
17.
You're fine. The other one will get close enough though to try to blast you with a random ray.
Okay.
So I need a Constitution saving throw.
Nat 20.
This ray hits you dead in the chest, and you go,
oh wait,
was that supposed to do something? And you're fine.
Is it a necrotic ray? Because that'd be funny.
No.
You wanted to heal?
I have full health. But it would be funny.
And now we'll go with a random order of Kiel, Peter, Matt. Nope. Nix that. Kiel, Matt, Peter, because Peter broke his thing on the last time. So he's still being punished. So Kiel, you get to go now.
Okay. These things are floating.
They are.
Okay. Can I have the book?
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Mike, what'd you roll for initiative?
23? No, 21.
21. Okay. Just so when
I'm bringing
everyone
my
else
first
gets in
thing.
here, we can keep it the same order. Or keep a good order. So Kiel. Floating ball, one giant eye, one big mouth, tentacles with many. I mean, you don't see the many things. It's just tentacles with little balls on the ends, and coming off its head.
Damage to anything?
I have no idea. How far away is it from Michael?
It is right next to Mike,
Right above me.
attempting to bite him.
So would a 5-foot radius,
Hit me.
it would hit him?
Yeah.
You can call it.
Mainly because the radius is like half the distance from the middle to the edge of the circle.
Radiant. Which would hurt you. Right. I
Unless
know.
it's
Yeah, that would be bad. That would be very bad.
What, attacking Mike with radiant damage?
Yeah, it'd be horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be pretty terrible.
Yeah, call lightning and hit me with lightning.
Did you just threaten your wife with hitting her with lightning?
No, I said if she also knows call lightning, so it'd be easier for her to just do that.
Oh.
What about flint blades?
I don't know.
Annoying thing is what would hurt this is probably what would hurt you. If it's Why do you have to do me first? I don't know what I'm doing.
Yes, you do.
Because you went first for the last thing of initiative.
I get it. Okay. How far away are we from it?
You're like 10 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Flame Blade as my bonus action.
Okay.
Well, that sheds a bright light. Would that hurt you too?
Yeah, that's okay. Well, no, it's not sunlight.
Yeah. It's just like the
Okay.
light of a fire. It's fine there.
Oh, okay. Okay. Evoke that and attack with that then. 15. What do I add to that? To hit?
Your attack modifier. Your spell attack modifier.
Plus 5, is that right?
I don't know. Babe.
Non-nat 20?
Non-net 20. That hits.
Okay.
Wonderful.
That is my first time using this, so.
Sure.
Go ahead.
So then what? It's 3d6 damage?
Yes. Melee attack with Fiery Blade.
What was that?
7.
7. Okay. Math. Yay, math. You run up to this floating ball. You conjure a blade to your hand, and you strike it, cutting into it. And you hit it. But you notice like the balls on the ends of the tentacle things coming out of its head are eyes. Which just is kind of freaky. And yeah, it's rotting basically, just floating rotting ball.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, it really is. It is a zombie. So Matt, it's your turn because Peter done messed up.
Do I only see the one, or can I see the one that's further?
I mean, you can make out a shadow further. It's not well defined. You can make out where a shadow is. However, you can. I mean, you.
Now, can I get to
You
that
can
one?
only see the one that Kiel attacked.
Would I be able to get to the one that I can barely make out, just to see if there's something there without making an attack of opportunity on myself?
No.
Okay, then I'm just gonna go up to the one that Kiel went up to.
Sure.
And when I get up there, noticing that it has these tentacle eyes, I want to take my sword and swing at the tentacles to see if I can cut off some of them.
Bold strategy.
See how it works out for him, Con.
So I'll make 2 attacks with my longsword to try to hopefully cut some of them off. That's a non-nat 20 for the first.
You hit it.
Yeah, and again, both of them were 12, so non-nat 20s.
So 2 non-nat 20s?
Yes.
Okay, so they both hit?
Yep. All right, first one is 15 damage, so that one I maxed. And the second one is 13 damage.
So that's a total of 28 damage.
Yeah, 28 damage.
Yay, math.
Yeah.
You do cut off like two of the tentacles. It still has like 7, 8 more. We got 2 of them gone.
You know what? I'll use my action surge. I'll burn it and attack 2 more times.
Okay.
I'm going to try to do the same thing. 16. The first.
16 hits.
And that would be a 23. So
23 hits.
So 11 for the first one, and 12 for the second one. So 23 points of damage. Total.
Listen. You take off one more, and then you don't hit the tentacles. You just hit the side of it, cutting pretty deep. This thing, the side of this thing, it's looking pretty banged up. You've cut pretty deep into this thing, and it's kind of oozing like a black substance out of it.
Yeah, I bet I pissed it off.
Probably. Peter, it's your turn.
If I cast Sacred Flame on it, would it cause mic issues? Because it only targets the creature that I choose.
No.
No.
Not. It wouldn't affect Mike.
Okay. All right, then. We're trying that. So you have to roll a dex saving throw.
A dex saving throw. Yeah, a 6.
Nope. Take 9 damage.
Ooh, 9 damage.
I know, so impressive.
Hey, he hit it. Okay.
Did.
I did, and it's a cantrip, so I didn't even use a spell slot for that. I wasn't gonna waste a spell on something that I could miss.
Now I need the 3 of you to roll me initiative, just so I can find out where in the order you'll be.
Because I don't believe I know I don't have anything. So that's 17.
9.
19.
Oh wait, maybe do I get a +1 to initiative? So that might be 18.
That doesn't matter. Because Kiel was 9.
Yep.
Yeah, so 18.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Still higher than you. Haha.
Indeed.
First for you. Do you want a cookie?
It might be.
Yes.
And if you have cookies, I would love them. Give them to me.
I know. So would I.
Cookies.
Don't flaunt cookies at us and then not have cookies.
I have cookies.
Okay, if I was eating cookies, it'd be way worse.
This is true. Especially if you were like, hey, Jim, your mom made me cookies. I hate you. And that's not like a your mom joke. My mom for anyone who watches this, my mom legitimately makes cookies for like my friends sometimes.
Yep, and it's
I got to message her and ask her for some.
Yep.
wow.
We still have her cookie bin.
We do.
Actually.
You gotta give that back.
I know.
That's how you get more cookies. You bring that back and she fills it up again.
Well,
No.
Nelly got one from her and gave it to Jim to give to her mom to fill up, or to his mom to fill up, and he never gave it back to us.
My mom never gave it back to me filled with cookies. So
There's your problem.
Yes.
There's like
that was the issue.
Wait, did Peter ever get to experience your mom's cookies?
Yeah. Me and him were next door neighbors. Every time my mom every time I had cookies, I'd walk over there with my jar and go, "Hey, Peter, want a cookie?"
And I would have like 2.
Yeah.
Wow. Control your appetite, Peter. A whole 2 cookies.
At once.
No, I understand. I ate like half my bin the first day.
Yeah.
AKA.
I'm not saying that didn't happen, but the first time he walked in the room, it was like 1 or 2.
So.
And then the second people on our floor heard cookies, everyone was like, "You have cookies? Got some for me?" Yes, that's cookie.
Generally how it works.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. So, Mike, it is your turn. You're still leading us off.
And the one Matt's fighting, I'm going to call lightning down on.
Yeah. So you strike it with lightning.
Oh, it's not. You got the other one.
Oh.
No. Matt's at the same one as you guys.
Oh, never mind. The other one.
Everyone's attacking the one right in front of you.
The other one. I misunderstood what was going on.
Yeah. Matt didn't go for the other one because he couldn't get through without invoking an attack of opportunity.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm going to go after the other one then.
Yeah. So bolt of lightning at that one?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's a con?
Dex.
Ooh, 17.
Oof.
I mean, it'll still take that damage. Yeah, the sad thing is they actually have a negative dex stat, so that's 17. That's something plus or minus.
You take 8.
Hey. Ooh.
It's just 1 less than mine, and it failed mine.
Now I'm going to fly away.
Where are you flying to? So you're kind of back to the wall. You just opened up the door. This thing, it came in and attacked you.
That's fine. I'll fly over him. Or to the side. I don't care. Just a little bit away from him.
You could fly to the side.
Let's go to the side.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, yeah, you're not gonna fly over him. Yeah, so you'll fly to the side, just out of his range. Peter, it's your turn. Finish him.
I'm going to do another Sacred Flame on this one in front that Matt is fighting.
This is a dex.
Another dex saving throw.
I don't think you're as lucky on this one. Another 17.
Yep, he's fine then.
Yep. Apparently, all of my dice just decided, nah, we're done with this. So this flame comes,
fizzles out.
comes down, and you guys suspect that the water vapor in the air with this cloud just put it out. So, way to go, Peter. Matt, it's your turn.
All right, so 2 attacks, trying to take out some of these eyes. Actually, yeah, I'm going to go for the eyes again. 1 for an eye. No, I'm just going to go at the body. Screw it. I'm just going to take my sword, and I'm just going to come at
me, bro.
At the same cut that I had last time.
Yeah, come at me, bro.
All right, so 17.
17 hits.
And the other one is a 26.
26 hits, yes.
All right. All right, so I have 13 and 12. So again, 20, 15, 12, 25 points total.
Yeah, so you slash once more, cutting deeper into this thing, and just one stab right into it.
Into its main eye.
Murdering it, yeah, like right through the eye. And it, like, your sword goes in, and then it just falls and hits the ground. Pull it out. And then in this moment of death, all of the tentacles, most of the tentacles point up and shoot assortment of rays straight up, except one random one that actually makes contact with Mike.
Oh.
How much damage have you taken, Mike?
None.
Fair enough. It just makes you feel really good and happy.
It was a necrotic ray. Temporary hit points?
No.
Yeah.
But you feel great. Yeah, it's undead fortitude. May have rolled a nat one on that, so I had to do something. And Mike's the only one who could benefit from the eyes.
That's fair.
Yeah. Okay, Kiel, it's your turn. There's the one and now that you've stepped into the room, you get a good outline of this other one.
Okay.
I'll be back. I gotta get a drink.
Well, since Michael's out of the way now, I'm gonna
Indeed.
cast Moonbeam,
Yeah, I went to the side, remember?
and this one's further back.
Yeah, you're gonna cast what?
Moonbeam?
Moonbeam.
Yeah. Because I've never cast it before, and I want to try it out.
I don't think I've seen anyone ever cast that before.
So it's a silvery beam of pale light, shines down in a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range, which is 120 feet. I think I'm good. Until the spell ends, dim light fills the cylinder. When a creature enters the spell area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain, and it must make a Constitution saving throw. It takes 2d radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
Sweet.
So,
I want that kind of stuff.
yeah.
That's
I'm
pretty
gonna
great.
cast that over top of it.
Yeah. And so this cylinder of light just appears around this other one, kind of helping to illuminate it better. Whoopsie. And so y'all can see it better too. And now it must make a what saving throw?
Constitution.
Constitution.
I'm just gonna look at you and be like, don't towards the light.
Not a problem.
7.
Okay, that fails.
Yes.
So 2d what?
2d10.
Because I'm casting it as, I cast it as level 2, so.
Oh, okay.
2d10. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it is a level 2 spell.
8.
Was that 8?
8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct. But then when it starts its turn in there, then it gets hit again.
Indeed. And it's doing radiant damage to a zombie. So math is hard. Sure that's the right number. All right. Wonderful. Now it's the zombie's turn.
Has to make a Constitution saving
Does have to make a
throw.
Constitution saving throw. 16.
I'll take half as much. Your save is right there. It's 14.
I know, but you said that was the Oh, okay. So it takes half, which is actually the regular. 10, 18.
So 9.
9. So on a failed, you did more damage than when you actually hit it.
It helps when the first roll is a 10.
That does help. Oh boy. And this is how big is this cylinder?
It's a 5-foot radius.
Mm.
And it's 40 feet high, so
Yeah.
yeah, it's 10-foot diameter.
This thing will float its way out of that.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because that's terrifying. And then it's going to shoot you with a random beam.
Yeah.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Now what?
Ooh, maybe not.
I hope not.
My guess is you're also proficient in wisdom saving throw, so plus your wisdom and your proficiency.
Oh, okay. 13. No.
Not enough. So, this ray hits you right in the face. And you are instantly filled with fear. It's debilitating fear. You are frightened, which means you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, while the source of the fear is within your line of sight. And you can't willingly move closer to the zombie.
Would that also break my concentration?
That
Wouldn't that be a check on it?
no. So the check is generally when you take damage. But I'm guessing it is a check.
I'm
So-
not actually damaged.
Right, but you're also terrified at this
Right, right. That's what I'm saying.
You should break
Doesn't-
concentration just about anything.
So yeah, you'll have to make it. You'll have to make a check. So roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Plus Constitution. 18.
18. You maintain concentration on the spell. So yay. All right, wonderful. Mike, it is your turn. Feeling great after getting hit with that necrotic beam.
Yep. You wanna make a dex throw for me?
Do I want to? No. But do I have to? Probably.
Yep. You do.
11.
Ha! Sucker.
Mike's getting mean over here.
Started so great. 15.
15.
Yeah, just so you know, I started with a 10, so my next two rolls were garbage.
That sucks.
Welcome to the club.
Peter has no sadness for you. Just yeah, good for you. You still rolled 10. Peter, it is your turn.
And cast Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame. This thing gets hit by a bolt of lightning. Now this fire is descending upon it.
So another dex saving throw.
17.
Shit. You are fine, which is bad because I actually rolled good damage this time.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry, Peter. That sucks. Wonderful.
Yeah, I rolled a 14.
So again, the sacred flame gets close to the beholder, or the zombie beholder, and just disappears. Wonderful. Matt, it is your turn.
All right, so seeing what happened to Tegan,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna run up into this beholder, trying to block the beholder from being able to fire at anybody else right now. Just be like in its space.
So,
And
that's up in its grill.
yeah,
you just get up close, like, yo man, look at me, right here, right
here, man.
You gonna have problems? We gonna have problems?
And I'm just gonna take my sword and just whack at it. Two nice whacks. Well, one right. I'm gonna slash once across his main eye, the big eye in the middle, and then I'm just gonna stab it, and then stab.
All
right. So that is a 24 and a 22.
Yeah, you hit it both times. So roll me damage.
So 15 on one. Right? Oh, wait, hold on. 9. Sorry, 14.
Get it right, Matt. Come on.
14 and then 15. So 29 damage.
20. Oh my gosh. As always, we have wonderful comedy coming from our audience.
Oh, no.
AKA Alex.
Hold on.
Jeez. So you hit it. However, you kind of telegraphed your moves, so it like closed its eye. So like you stabbed and sliced at it, and you hurt it clearly. I mean, just imagine getting cut on the eyelid, but you did not like blind it in this pursuit of harming it. Okay. Math. And then I don't know why I'm looking at the wrong things. It's right there. Kiel, it is your turn. This thing starting to get pretty badly beat up. It's oozing from its newly formed cuts on its eyelid. It's been electrocuted a number of times. It has been burned by Peter, or not by Peter, by you. Peter tried to burn it. You burned it.
No, it hasn't been burned by me.
So I'm going to use my action to move my moonbeam.
Mm-hmm.
So it's still right on the edge of him, but it's not hitting Matt.
That's fair.
I like that idea.
Yeah. Good call.
I try, Matt.
Try not to kill Matt. I mean, I semi-appreciate it, but on the other hand,
as a boy, I appreciate it.
So, well, that's a Constitution. Then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that failed.
Okay.
Not critically, but it failed.
Only a 9 this time.
Only a 9. All right.
A 9.
Well, it still takes 9 points of radiant damage, which is a good thing. All right. Now it is the zombie's turn. Oh, and that means Constitution saving throw, and that is an 11.
Failed. 10. 11.
And it just dies. It starts to just burn in the radiant damage that surrounds it, and pretty much you've created a radiantly burning funeral pyre for this thing out of itself.
Weird.
Say weird. And as Mike dispels his call lightning, you see on the wall directly across from you guys, a bunch of demonic faces have been carved into the wall and are now covered in fungus.
Oh, shine my moonbeam over there. Top it like that. Just in case there's.
Yeah, no, nothing happens. It's the light covers it.
Yeah, then I'll dispel that. We're good.
Yeah. And this is where we'll call it a night. You guys have fought many things already. I mean, 3, but they were kind of big things. As you start to work your way through this dungeon, and yeah, you have a long way to go to get your treasure, but hopefully we will get to it next time. So, to wrap this up and do our wonderfulness, if you like this video and you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you just liked it, hit that like button. Don't forget, when you're subscribing, hit that bell button. It's the notifications that allow you to get notifications when we start streaming and when we post new videos. If you have some suggestions on what should happen to these players at some point, or in cases of nat 1s and nat 20s, please leave that down in the comments down below. Or if you're still coming here to say terrible things to me about my Skyrim unpopular opinions video, I don't care. I got a lot of hate for that. Tons of hate. So we will be back again, hopefully next week. Thank you for being patient with us in our little break. A lot of stuff's been going on in our personal lives, and we appreciate the patience. So we will see you next time.